My wife, she don't go for me either. I'm not a good-looking guy. Well, Halloween, I open the front door, kids give me candy. Are you kidding? I know I'm ugly. My dog found out we look alike. He killed himself. I was an ugly kid, too. My old man took me to the zoo. The guy at the gate thanked him for returning me.
In this video, I figure I'd dive into an interesting thing that I've come across in stand-up comedy, and that is a rare phenomenon that I'm calling the never-ending punchline. To achieve this, the comedian needs a very broad yet solid premise, but the premise needs to be specific. In order for this to work, the premise needs to be able to produce new but different one-liners over and over again. The craziest part about this concept is that one-liners are typically just that. They consume one premise quickly, hence the name. But with this style of joke-telling, tons of one-liners stem from a single premise. This is such a sharp contrast to how they normally operate. It's no wonder there aren't a crazy amount of examples of this working. There's 3 comedians I've found that have been able to master this. Let's take a look at them. Number 3, Jeff Foxworthy.
If you've been on television more than 5 times describing what the tornado sounded like, you might be a redneck. If you've ever cut your grass and found a car, you might be a redneck. If your dad walks you to school because you're in the same grade, you might be a redneck.
If you don't know Jeff Foxworthy by name, you certainly know him by his "you might be a redneck" joke. The premise is simple, just like every other example on the list. If you do XYZ, you might be a redneck. Most comedians don't have a single joke or premise that are career-defining, but it's safe to say that Jeff Foxworthy is an example of that. Not to say he's not talented otherwise, but it's certainly the joke you immediately think of when you think of Jeff Foxworthy.
If you've ever been too drunk to fish, you might be a redneck.
Number 2, Adam Carolla.
All right, this is stuff that rich people and poor people have in common, but not the middle class. So it's only super poor and super rich, and there's more in common than you think, but the middle class need not apply here. All right, so I thought of this bit when I was writing for late night, and I thought about the concept of an outdoor shower. And I thought, if you're taking an outdoor shower, you're either super rich or busted poor. You know, buy the cabana on the table. You know, you buy the tennis court and the pool and everything, or you're in front with a hose, sitting in a tub at a dirt lawn. All right, so rich man, poor man. All right. Greatly affected by the raising of the minimum wage. You either own 28 Taco Bells or you work at one Taco Bell. Either way, it is impactful. Drives a brand of car that no longer exists. You're either Jay Leno in a Duesenberg or my stepdad John in a 74 AMC Matador.
This is my favorite one on the list in terms of creativity. The premise is again simple, broad, and specific, all at the same time. What I love about this is how stark of a contrast we have between the 2 subjects of the premise. On the surface level, one would think that rich people and poor people have very little in common. But Adam has masterfully crafted a premise where things aren't as they seem. The rich and poor people in this bit find common ground, but for opposite reasons. Although in this example, Adam does a lot of explaining of each joke, making it less of a one-liner and more of a one-liner with a tag at the end of it. I personally would like to see these jokes in solely one-liner form, but he would have to cut all the ones that need explaining. And he'd be losing a lot of material in minutes by doing this, but I think the payoff would be worth it. I mean, I do stand-up, and I'm never going to be as good as someone like Adam Carolla, so it feels stupid to have a take like this, but it's just how I feel in the moment. My stand-up is mostly stories, or jokes told in a story format. so I feel odd even advocating for him to do shortened versions of his jokes, but I digress. Let's listen to Adam Carolla and Jerry Seinfeld break this joke down for us.
I don't know where you came up with it. Similarities between rich guys and poor guys.
Yeah.
Do people request it when you go out?
No, I don't do it all the time, but once in a while I'll just go, we'll do in Rich Man, Poor Man, and people seem to appreciate it.
I think it's one of the top 5 greatest pieces of material I have ever heard.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
It's brilliant. It's original. It explodes your head.
Wow.
You know, showers outside. You both get driven. You both drink brands of alcohol you've never heard of.
I'll tell you what's fun. First off, there's 10 million. Some work, some don't work, and then some are.
Get rid of the ones that don't work.
Some don't work, and people go, huh? I go, had your bachelor party in Mexico. And they go, what? I go, well, you're either a rich guy who took a private jet with his friends to Puerto Vallarta, or you live in Mexico. And then they go, oh, yeah, people live in Mexico,
That's funny. What's your favorite?
My favorite is knows the going rate for copper.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Number 1, Rodney Dangerfield.
I mean, that's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all. Are you kidding? No respect at all. Well, when I was born, the doctor told my mother I did all I could, but he pulled through anyway, you know? I mean, I don't get no respect from anyone. Well, last week my house was on fire. My wife told the kids, be quiet, you wake up Daddy. Stay over to Hollywood. That's my my spot there. Okay, I'll see you now.
You saw him already in the beginning of this video. Rodney is an absolute comedy legend, and pretty much all of his material is the exact style of joke telling we've been talking about. When Rodney starts telling a joke, it's safe to say that there is in fact a lot more where that came from. He has the broadest premise by far, in that the premise will continuously change, but only slightly. He can establish a premise of how his family was poor, tell multiple one-liners about his family being poor, and then pivot to his mother being mean. And then after telling another slew of one-liners about that, he can very slightly change it to something like his mother was disappointed in him, or something to that effect. Then when he's exhausted all of that, he can repeat this, but now with his father, then his wife, and on and on and on it goes. Then he can clean up with his infamous I don't get no respect jokes. I don't know if Rodney invented this style of joke telling, but he clearly perfected it and became the best at it. He became a comedy legend from this style of comedy, and if he didn't get respect before, he certainly gets respect now.
My wife likes to talk after sex, so she called me from a hotel room, said, I don't respect you. Thoughtless. You know what don't get no respect? Airplane food. Why don't they just make the plane out of the airline food? My wife don't get no respect. So take her, please, for example. If you don't get no respect, you might be a redneck. Respect is nice.